Congratulations, my friend. You made it halfway through another week. Hell yeah. I'm Watch My Slippers, and if you haven't seen me around on YouTube in a while, there is a reason for that. I fell out of Magic for the last little while. I'm considering picking it back up for midweek Magic videos, specifically in Saturday nights on the Twitch channel, doing some Brawl with viewers. Other than that, I'm pretty much out of Magic, besides playing with my my Commander pod. Too long of an explanation, honestly. I just really don't like the direction that WotC is pushing the game in, and I will not be participating so much in it until that changes. So, but here we are, and I wanted to play this one specifically because Brawl is one of my favorite formats on Arena, and Artisan Brawl should be pretty interesting. So we have to play 100 card singleton deck with a commander, using only commons, uncommons. It says basic lands on here, but that's not actually true. Whatever. Neither here nor there. So we're going to play one of my favorite old commanders from a couple of years ago, Lagomos, the Hand of Hatred, which says, at the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 2/1 red elemental creature token with trample and haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. You can also tap and search the library for a card, put it into hand, and shuffle. You can only activate that if you have had 5 or more creatures die this turn. So we probably won't be using the tutor effect that often, but really it's just a token generator every turn. And we have filled the deck with ways to not only make aggro attacking with small creatures beneficial, but also when they die. So we got a lot of sacrifice stuff in here, a lot of little weenies, and a lot of token generators. So I will put the full deck list of this. Obviously you can take a look at it here. You can see most of it. In fact, if I move myself down here, you can see almost all of it except for the Footline Fiend. I will also drop a link to the deck list in the description down below. So I won't go through the deck in that much detail. But just suffice to say, we want stuff to die. We want to have a lot of little stuff and make that stuff die. And that's it. Let's get going. Game number 1 again. Right. First opponent, the saucy one. Oh, this is interesting. So for the midweek Magic event, it doesn't show you the commander until the game actually starts, or until you like draw your first hand. So, interesting. Queen Alanal of Rodok. Ruidach. Anyway, token generators, so should be an interesting matchup. Let's keep this. It looks fun. Excellent. So we have a body dropper we can play. Turn 2, turn 3, Lagomos comes down, and then we're off to the races. Guess they're going to play their commander here. No, heir apparent. Some land drop? Oh, that's no fun. I mean, that's good for me, but okay. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, that being the case, we can attack in and see what happens. This, so that it comes back with a token. They're just playing a Heir Apparent deck. Okay. Okay, I think I can deal with this. The question is, should I do any kind of removal? Probably not. Probably just attack. We have spot removal, the bake into a pie if we can draw a 4th land. Specifically a black source. Okay, the dropper is getting bigger. Still not a whole lot for them. Alright, this is cool. I mean... this, we can attack, attack. I guess we'll keep Lagomos back. It doesn't really matter until we have Raven Barman down. Okay, continue to grow the dropper. The Totentaz does not count for the deaths because it has to be non-token creatures. Still pretty good. They're finally doing their thing. Just playing Heir Apparent. Just fine. The Perforating Artist is interesting. We could just Tithing Blade, honestly. Could double spell. I don't know, let's go with the Raven Barman. I think that's the most fun. One extra damage. Okay, that was gonna die anyway. Go down to 12. Is it time for the Queen? Search party captain. Nothing on their turn. Impact Tremors is great. So we'll go ahead and just Tithing Blade now. Damage. Damage. To the point where we're going to be able to clear this out. We're down to 10. We haven't taken any damage yet. Here comes the Queen. Oh, 9/9. 16/16, excuse me. Does happen. I mean, bake into a pie and just try to win next turn? Honestly, that seems pretty reasonable to me. They didn't send the Queen to the command zone. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if that was on purpose. Honestly, I have no idea if that was on purpose. Alright, block here and here, obviously, and then here, we're taking 7 damage. Yeah, that's fine. That was a lot more than 7. I miss these guys over here. Still. Alright, they're down to 8. gonna sacrifice probably just this food. No, we want the deaths. We want the death triggers, so I think we're gonna sacrifice the body dropper. So we get the triggers from Totentaz and Annex. In fact, with Totentaz, or with Annex we get 2 triggers twice. Boom. One here, they're down to 4. We're gonna create yet another one. Lagomos, so they'll be down to 2, and then we just attack. That's it. I think we got this. Be interested to see how many people run Heir Apparent as a strategy. Okay, there we go. A little overkill even. What you got, buddy? You got like a... Ooh, gaining 3 life. Love to see it. Oh, that was a good play. That was a real good play. But unfortunately, if they block those 2... I guess we're still... Okay, never mind. Never mind. We're still alive, though. We just can't block. And we're pretty much dead. Oh, God. I was like... Oh, my God. They couldn't have had a better draw. Or better play. Oh, my God. I wish I could... That's rough. That's rough, but that was a really close game. Shit. How could I have done differently at that point? I guess I could have... That's tricky. It's really tricky. Card draw is nice. The perforating artist, like, they would have had the choice to discard a card, so not necessarily sacrificing something. Okay. Really, really close on that one. Good game. Good game. All right. Let's try for the next one. The deck functioned pretty well. My first time playing with it. And, I mean, this one looks a little slower. We can try it, though, because we're on the play. Ooh, Vayne. Okay, so, or Vaughn. No, it's Vayne. It's Finn the Fangbearer. Interesting. That's going to be a poison deck. Just go ahead and make a little blocker. Not that they'll probably want to attack with the Dart Frog, but you never know. There's Vayne. Of course. Oh yeah, I really want to hit my land drop. I think I might go for it. if I'm not going to be able to hit any lands, well, I don't know. I don't know how well this game is going to go. What are we thinking, opponent? Lots of fight stuff. Just do that there. I mean, I guess we could have done it on the Dart Frog, but then they have to spend the mana to give it Death Touch instead of getting more poison counters right away. I stand by it. It's a weird decision, but... So they tapped out to do that. We get 4 poison. Oh my god, still okay. Alright, that was 4 cards in a row without a land. Fun stuff. Blocker, I guess? It's got Death Touch. See them leveling up the talent. Makes sense. Can't block with that. Whale shoot. It was a good idea. They have all of the stuff. Oh, they just have out for that. That's funny. Oops. Okay, still no land. That sucks. Hanging on by a thread. Jesus fucking Christ. Yep. Pretty straightforward game plan here from Vayne. This was a good deck in Standard, like... Cool. We have some creativity here. Slimefoot, okay. Should be fun. Very slow hand, but we can give it a shot, especially with Yuri. We're gonna have probably a pretty similar game plan, except they need it to be Saprolings. Got a free mulligan over there. Alright, let's take a look at their hand. That's probably better than Yuri right now. Get rid of the Saproling thing, although they can know where to run. It's basically just like a 1-for-1, but now we've seen most of their hand. Coming in hot. Alright, come on, let's not miss land for the 6th time in a row or whatever. I even have a pretty decent amount of card draw in here. Looks like they may have kept a 2-lander and missed their drop. The Cleric's a pretty good play. Yep, that is the case. Very interesting. No grudge. Without sorcery speed, which is unfortunate. They still stuck on land? Man, that sucks. And they even mulliganed once. But that is kind of what happens. Then we'll take out the invasion. So non-combat damage sources do that much +2 instead now. Oh, to a creature, battle, or opponent. Okay, good. Good. And it seems like they missed. They just still didn't have a green source. That sucks. I definitely feel for them, especially after those last 2 games. But, I mean, a gift horse, man. I'm not gonna look that fucker right in the mouth. Claim our first reward, which is going to be the Skull Spore Nexus. Okay. And we'll try to get win number 2. Against Kamal the Mighty. Alright, on the draw, 2-lander. Definitely gotta mulligan this. Skin Ripper is such a good thing to have in the opening hand, but we definitely can't keep this. Oh, my God, that's way better. Okay, now if we're just gonna flood out in this one now. So a 9/7 for 5. Seems pretty good. Alrighty, I think we'll probably, well, I mean, how did they, wait, how does slime, oh man, they just mulched a bunch of slimes, okay. Slime against humanity, that's the other thing we gotta watch out for, I guess. It's funny. I'm no weird at that. Alright, I think, I mean, we can, I think we're gonna wait on the Playcrafter till next turn, because we can Firebrand and into Playcrafter. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, Heir Apparent and I forgot about Slamming His Humanity being the other thing that people are just gonna do in this event. It's fine. It is what it is. Like, okay. Go ahead and make them sacrifice. Makes sense. And it doesn't really matter. You're gonna block it. We're tapped out. Blocks. Take the 5 this time. I mean, I want to Mire Triton, but at the same time, like, the Dreadhound can actually potentially give that some more value, so I don't know. I could use it as a blocker at least, though. Alright, at least have a Death Touch blocker. Yup. Let's do that for sure. And then I think we're just gonna take it so that we can play the Gorge untapped. Definitely feels terrible. Just one there. Okay. I don't know if we can survive this attack. It's gonna be interesting. Alright, we'll take out the 6-drop. Take 7. Interesting. He's got some life gain now. Back up to 6. Love to see it. Yep. Alright, we'll block there, obviously, and then probably here and here. See how this shakes out. Down to 2. Back up to 5. They're down to 10 now. Oh wait, I don't think that helps. Unfortunately. So we can get 1, 2. One, 2, 3. 4. I don't think we have it quite. Although we can do this and at least like try for some stuff. Let's see what we find from this. Could be a cursed marauder. Could be that. Making them sacrifice neon token. They have something holding priority. They're down to 7. Should we attack the Lagomos? I mean, I think that's the only way we get anywhere close to finishing this out. Command zone. More, down to 4. Yeah, it was close. It was definitely close. At this point, it doesn't matter, like when the triggers happen. I'm down to -10. Alright, cool. Yep. Yeah, definitely seeing a lot of really straightforward builds on this, which is, it's fine. It is what it is. I think that's what happens when you throw Brawl at people that are, especially Artisan Brawl, at people that generally don't play Brawl that much, as you get the same couple, like, really straightforward strategies. But we'll see. That Sapperling one had some, like, that piqued my interest a little bit. I just, they just didn't have a quick enough start and got stuck on land, which sucks. Okay, try again here. Muton. Okay, on the play. Body dropper and some early removal. Playing against Zach Fair. I don't even know this fucking card. Okay, that's because it's Final Fantasy. That's when I stopped playing. Yeah, it's really funny. I know so many people that started playing when Final Fantasy came out, and that's pretty much when I stopped playing for a while. I'm like, this is dumb. We're not even playing Magic anymore. We're just playing Final Fantasy. So, long story short, I do not completely disagree with the idea of Universes Beyond. I think Universes Beyond is kind of a fun idea. I don't think they should have moved it from optional commander, the optional commander world, into standard. I think that is where they crossed the line for me. Among other things, like just a lot of really bad decisions right in a row, in my opinion. Which I think will probably pay off for them in the short term. And then we're going to see a ton of layoffs around Christmas this year at WotC, just like every year, which is going to be fun. You know, fun to watch from a game designer perspective. Love to see when there's a huge turnover at a company. And yeah, I think next year is going to be a complete shit show. All right, heir apparent. There we go. Good. We're back to this shit. Okay, we can Fatal push it. Like, does that even... Is that necessary? I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna attack. See if I can outrun it this time. Heir apparent number 2. Make ourselves a little token. Take out one of their hairs. Doesn't really matter which one. Do a little damage and attack. So just absorbing 1 damage, kind of a weird move. But I guess we don't get the sacrifice trigger that way. So there's that. Okay. I honestly don't really even want the Elder, so I think I'm going to sacrifice that. Maybe it's a draw. And I figured it would be that. Ping him again. And attack for 6. And 13. Vaughn in hand is pretty interesting. Again, just playing a Heir Apparent. Probably another one after that. Da. Garna. Okay, that's a really good draw. Yeah, attack. I mean, the sacrifice might actually be better for them. They're still going to they take 3 damage if they don't block. Otherwise, I draw a card. Okay, another double Heir Apparent. Yep. C'est la vie. I think we're just going with the 1 again. Excellent. We have a ton of blockers, obviously. We pretty much gotta close it out this turn. And that might be a little bit tricky. I could sacrifice here, draw some cards. Oh wait, no, that's the deal damage. Kill Vaughn. Another trigger there. Replay the conscript. And let's see, can we survive the crackback? Is the question. That is the question, isn't it? They can just... Maybe go like this. We test them. We just make them do it. Because, I mean, honestly, like, we die on the way back regardless, right? 14. There's way too many attackers. Yep. This is so goofy. Drawing some cards. Holy shit. Oh my god, we were so close. So freaking close. They have it on the way back though, right? 7 plus 14? They only have 21 on the way back. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna end the turn, pass. Oh no, they have, yeah, so they have 14 and then another 7 with the 1/1s. Yeah, I think we got this. As crazy as that seems. So just block one of you. No, she blocks and then it dies, right? Bombardment comes down first. 1 damage. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, with the bombardment, all we would have to do is attack with the whole crew, and we'd immediately do 4 damage. So we finally beat a heir apparent deck. It's not impossible. All right, let's go ahead and claim our second prize, which is going to be a Dion, Bahamut's Dominant. Again, just I don't care about Final Fantasy. I mean, I care about the game. I care about the series of games, but I don't care about the Final Fantasy set. So, all right, cool. Probably will never ever play with that card. On to the boss battle. Like this is going to be the last game, right? I think. You had as much fun as I have. You should check me out. Hit the subscribe button. Do all that fun shit. And then you can also see me just hang out on Twitch most nights playing some game that's not Magic. Wow. Okay. Decent opening hand. We got 2 drops. We got some removal early on. Just give it a shot. So probably another Heir Apparent deck. Class. Yup. Good turn one play. The Ram started. I want to see more about what they're doing. This is actually a life gain deck. Because I mean, honestly, life gain for us is not great since we're pinging and trying to. In fact, gaining the life. Cavalcade. That's a great draw. But I think in this case we're just going to go for our commander. And just try to attack him. Okay, doing 2 damage, they gain 2 life back. Okay, they're still hitting land drops. Good for them. Kind of hoping for an untapped land here. Oh shit. That sucks. And somebody put together a good deck. I love it. Block. I mean, I think this game might be, I might have to just run this one back. I've only got about 10 minutes before I gotta leave for my work meeting too. Yup. I mean, I get it. The double strike is fun. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Try to get that final win. Alright, still hoping for the final win. Adelard, the pack leader. Not a whole lot going on in this hand. Like, lots of removal. Just try it, I guess. Definitely a weird one. It's bared. So probably a Heir Apparent deck. expecting. Into the face with play with fire. Dang, Cavalcade did not want to pass that up, but oh well, here we are. No white mana yet. Interesting. I think we just gotta go for the Lagomos, since we have plenty of removal for later. Attack result. Okay. Alright, they didn't find their white source for their arrow here, I guess.